Hello, anyone. My name is Christopher Wood. For anybody that might join in, I doubt anyone will, but if anyone does, I am Christopher Wood, and I am a 6-year revenge retaliation victim of very seriously dangerous Lennox and Addington, Ontario provincial police, human traffickers, sex slave traffickers who are involved with torture crimes, full physical identity thefts, medical blacklisting, kidnapping, sex assaults, extortion, false arrest, arrest refusals, stalking, kidnapping, even having animals tortured and killed, elderly stalked, killed, i.e., my mother, an attempted homicide on me for revenge retaliation for speaking of their crimes, the human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain out of the Morningstar mission, and possible money laundering. I spoke out about it. I found out about it. I spoke out about it. I became a victim. I have been medically blacklisted through file falsification through a criminal doctor who is a girlfriend to one of the people involved, a mental health worker that was Napanee, now Kingston AMHS. Right now, as I am doing this, I have no feeling in the right side of my head. I am completely and totally numb. I have had serious skull deforming today. I have tubes in my throat that go from my groin to my right nipple, to my throat, to the back of my head. It happened to me after I was shot by O.p.p Chief or Commander, year 2019. Drove a white Jeep Wrangler. It happened on Highway 41, aka Center Street in Napanee and Bridge Street at the lights. At a previous address in August of 2019. Threats, intimidations, false arrest. This is finished. Full lung damage on my right side, full skull deforming, complete total brain numbing. As I said, I have absolutely no feeling on the right side of my head whatsoever. And I can prove 100% how it's been done and who is being done from and who are guilty of murders and attempted murder. This is also about ODSP, disability fraud, theft, bank frauds, forgeries, thefts, and ODSP fraud as well with the identity theft. They are drug-fed, money-paid, crackheads, sex offenders. Each and every one of them are registered, and each and every one of them are untouchable and cannot be arrested without $22,000 in Napanee, Ontario, because who they work with and for. This guy here, he is a criminal stalker, a child groomer, an animal abuser. His name is Raymond LeBlanc. Napanee, Ontario. He used to live in Brampton, Ontario. He is a child groomer, and he's guilty of torturing and killing my dog March 24, 2023. He lives on the corner of Dundas Street and East Street in Napanee. He frequents Tim Hortons to steal toilet paper. He is a meth trafficker and a stalker. These two, one known as Bill Wooldridge and Blair Hardy, are guilty of stalking my mother and causing her death 2020, December 20th, 2020. Bill Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, they are the ones that own the police. They are the ones that give the orders, and they are untouchable. I have video of me going to O.p.p and trying to get these pieces of shit arrested, being surrounded, hands on guns, which will also can prove my full physical. I have been through full physical identity theft with 100% proof. The cords, whatever I have inside me now, which I can prove are softening my skull and completely and totally deforming me while keeping me from medical help. This is the one known as Bill Wooldridge, aka Robert Cross. He has many alias names: Bill Wooldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosable, James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, Robert Cross, and the other guy is an alleged O.p.p cop, Blair Frederick Hardy, the one with the hat. As I said, I have a cord now that comes up in my head that's softening my skull. Complete total deforming done to me. No surgeries either. This happened to me after I was shot. I have something inside my body and I'm being prevented from getting fucking medical help and proving it. And this is all right here in Napanee, Ontario, Canada. Compliments of Lennox and Edmonton, Ontario provincial police and their criminal doctors. O.p.p, who are guilty of human trafficking, sex slavery, trafficking, murders, and attempted murders. Families are murdered and missing. This is how it's being done. Beware of this. As I said, full physical identity theft and slave traffic torturing. This guy here, his name is Bert Hustler. He is a sex offender, a criminal stalker, and he is guilty of attempted murder. This is another picture of the one known as Bill Woldridge that lives at 149 Center Street North in Napanee, Ontario, behind a law office, now bald glasses, sometimes a goatee, approximately 65 to 70 years old. Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns. He is a speedhead. He is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted murder with intent to commit. I have pictures where I look just like him, including the same cockeye. He is guilty of blinding me in my right eye as well. These are all O.p.p untouchables. There is another one involved too. It happens to be my mother's son, where all of these people, some of them go to smoke crack. These are human traffickers, sex slavery traffickers. They're drug traffickers for the cops. Once again, this is Bill Woldridge and the one known as Blair Hardy, the ones that stalked and caused my mother's murder death. And I've spoke about it and said that they were doing it and it was going to happen, and it did. Some of the mutilations that's been done to my skull. No surgeries either. When people disappear, it's the police involved and their criminal fucking lowlives and the doctors who are more than willing to cover up their crimes as well as their own. I've had pieces of my skull actually burned out of my head. This is me before this all happened. And I look absolutely nothing like this. And I'm also the end of my bloodline as well. So they're guilty of ending a bloodline by doing this while keeping me from medical help to assure they get away with this on me. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken from me. I've had doctors laugh in my face over sex assault because who it was done by through cops and the one known as Bill Woldridge as well. They're very seriously fucking dangerous. This is Tyler Lake. He is guilty of torturing and killing my dog with Raymond LeBlanc, March 24th, 2023. He is Robert Kane, Ontario Provincial Police Drug Cop #1. Piece of shit. I have pictures where I look just like him. He is approximately 30, 35 years old, and I am 52. I'll be 53 in a month. And I look just like this piece of shit. With proof, too. some serious identity changes, which I have been through and haven't shown can prove 100% full physical. This is the tube that comes up in my throat. I have piss and shit that goes through my body as well. So this is no fucking joke. Jason Gimpy, two-step Vinalstein. He sells laced fentanyl. He is a crackhead. He is a stroke victim. He is guilty of attempted murder, identity theft with the intent to commit identity disability and insurance fraud, and murder against me. I also have pictures where I look exactly just like this guy. He is approximately 45 years old. He frequents between Kingston and Napanee to a homeless hub where he sells the laced fentanyl. And he's having his fucking murders being covered up. Here's another picture of Tyler Lake. None of these people can be arrested in Napanee without $22,000 either. There is also another guy from Kingston. He is an ex-inmate, Bath Institute, ex-inmate sex offender with an internet ban. I was friends with this guy when I was homeless living in Kingston, and I found out crimes and I quit being friends with him. He is a criminal stalker. He's guilty of cloning my phone, hacking my computer to get online, to get on internet, because he has an internet ban from serious sex offense crimes against him. He lives in Kingston, Ontario. He was on Oak Street. The ones they work with him for, the criminal cops of Napanee, whether they've transferred or not, are still guilty of first-degree murder and attempted murder. Ex-O.p.p chief or commander, year 2019, that drove the white Jeep Wrangler, had me shot. Staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021, kidnapping and sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, Robert Lucas, Stacy, a mental health worker that was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, HS, and Shelley Huffner. Spencer Mills, 14716, Robert Kane, 7224. Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctor's girlfriend to Stacy, Kingston AMHS, Dr. Tatiana Vakadinovic, the one that falsified my medical file for treatment refusals, discrimination, medical blacklisting to prevent me help. Justice of the peace, threats, false arrest, intimidations, accusations of being high on marijuana and hallucinating, being sodomized. I was also recently sex assaulted May 19th, 2025 as well. I am in a position where I am living. I've been going through forcible confinement. I have been going through threats. I have been sexually assaulted, stalked by a reserve cop that's involved as well. Him and his brother, he is guilty of stalking, using CEW Stingray on me as well. Torture crimes against me. This is my cousin, Harry Hartwick. He is approximately 85 years old. He is a child groomer, and he is also criminally involved as well. He is very seriously dangerous. Regardless of his age, he is highly sadistic. He is guilty of brain injuring me, torturing me. The longer this goes on, the more these pieces of shit are going to get away with all their crimes because I am having serious memory losses. As I said, I have absolutely no feeling in my head whatsoever, especially on my right side where that tube is. My head feels like it's been completely and totally split. Here's a picture of me. And I once again look absolutely nothing like this, and this is only a few months old. So this is happening to me a lot more quicker, the changes. All of these people are obsessed homosexual, low-life junkie schizophrenics. And this is why they're working with and for Ontario provincial police committing these crimes. As I said, families are murdered and missing. I would make sure the police are not involved. Once again, full physical identity theft and changes that have been done to me with proof while being slave trafficked and tortured. My medical rights, my legal rights, and my human rights have been taken. Damage is done. And I am the end of my bloodline, so somebody's got to answer for what the fuck has happened to me. I am not taking a fall, and I am not disappearing from any police through criminal fucking cops, through their lies. I have no criminal record or history. I had no association with anybody named prior to being shot, and all of this happening to me. Lies of drugs, lies of psychological records and history, lies of criminal records and history, and none of it's true in any way, shape, or form. No association with any of them. This is a picture of me with my long hair that I had to shave because of me going through deforming and having to prove it while being called a fucking liar through criminal doctors laughing in my face as my head is being swelled up. Me telling them I'm going through identity theft and them calling me a hallucinating retard with 100% fucking proof. But because of the lies against me that can be told if you're poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, I would be seriously aware. They're also guilty of stalking my mother and killing her, as well torturing her. So they have no problem murdering elderly. I am gonna show a quick clip here of me actually going. Here's a picture of my skull completely and totally flattened. It rounds out. It's been many shapes and sizes, flattened, rounded out, elongated, and much more. I look nothing like this now. And this is the reason I'm going through my identity crimes.
I'm heading in towards O.p.p. to see about getting Spencer Miller's wife, William Wooldridge, arrested and charged today. Stalking, injuring, torturing. Let's see what happens.
And I absolutely look nothing like that. And that's the reason I'm going through my identity theft that started to happen to me after doing this and wanting these fucking people arrested.
Chris Wood here. I am in the process of identity theft, identity change. Compliments of William Billy Wooldridge. I am being changed to look like him. He is being hidden. He is being protected. He can verify this. He can prove this. He can implicate O.p.p. involved 402 days of crime.
6 years now.
Torturing me, brain damaging me, being lived through, having illegal O.p.p. surveillance put into me, no criminal record or history, no brain problems prior to or after or prior to August 2019. But when this started, I now have electroshock in me, lobotomizing me. Like I said, I am in a process of identity theft, identity change, lies, cover-ups, medical record falsifications, medical discrimination, compliments of O.p.p. and mental health worker involved in this. Dangerous, guilty. sex offenders, human sex trade, slavery, trafficking, the poor, homeless, lies, cover-ups, 402 days of being injured, brain damage, compliments of Spencer Mills, compliments of mental health worker through William Billy Woltridge, who is the husband and
This is
Mr.
finished.
Chris.
So know that you won and you are guilty of ending a bloodline by doing this to me. Ontario Provincial Police and your criminal fucking doctors and your low-life accomplices. This is finished after 6 years. As I said, when people disappear, O.p.p, Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors, and their drug-fed, money-paid, untouchable accomplices. Be safe, Ontario, especially if you live around Napanee. As I said, there is also a reserve cop involved as well, too, with O.p.p and Kingston Police. People involved, it's from Kingston, Napanee, Deserano, and surrounding areas.